talk a little bit about media in general before we come to Meta more specifically, and that will obviously be very interesting. But let's before that, so you've obviously observed how media choices have been shaping narratives across the region. You handle Asia Pacific as well beyond India. So in a market which is as diverse as yours, Natasha, where digital is growing rapidly, but at the same time, traditional formats still carry their own weight. They still are very, very relevant. How do you personally think about striking that balance in a media strategy? How have you seen all this evolve? How you plan? Just a little bit in a generic sense.
Look, each business has its own way of doing this. So if I look at it from a CPG lens or an FMCG lens, their perspective is to be at the point of sale. So they may not look at you or look at print as a medium which is needed for their day-to-day. But hey, come sales period, come Diwali, if they don't do this directly, they partner with their retail fronts, right? Reliance will do something for them. Amazon will do something for them. The big bazaars of the world that existed earlier, those formats will do something for them. You look at a product from Samsung. The company sells products that start at 3 lakhs and go all the way up to 5 lakhs. I was working at Samsung when the first ULED TV for 5.5 lakhs came out, and I was like, who is going to buy this? Our first answer, we will do a print ad. You're selling a 5 lakh TV. Is anybody reading print? I found an interesting way to do this. So we partnered with Economic Times, got personalized newspapers with a box which said ULED for your thing, and got it personalized and sent to 20 CEOs. The power of the medium is there. Everybody who's anybody needs to advertise on print and on TV now, because TV is also coming to the same question. 7 to 8 years ago, I've had so many people who've actually said print is a dying medium. Sam Balsara at that time was the only guy who stood up and said, we need a different currency to look at print. Print is never going to die. COVID for some time told people, hey, print is not important because the newspapers are not coming to you in person. You know from your numbers how your numbers on the digital side peaked up and people wanted to have that subscription, which then went back to the physical copy of print. Between my dad's house and mine, I have 6 newspapers that come to our house every day. And my father reads them page to page, like end to end. He will actually send me stuff and said, you didn't read this one today. So the power of print is there, which is why tech giants, not Meta, but look at Amazon. They use you guys as the front for everything they do. Whether it be CPG, whether it be consumer durables, whether it be automobiles, anybody. Oh, Airtel, how can we forget our telco partners? Anybody who exists in this country needs to understand and understands the credibility that print brings. A lot of us, by the way, and especially on our side, every time we have to send a message that to tell the government we're partnering with them, we have to put a print asset in. That's not just for me, right? Because I'm not one case. I'm sure there is 1,000 companies like that who've been told why and how print is critical. Most of us have someone in our household who start their mornings with not just that good morning message on WhatsApp, but a cup of tea and a newspaper. I have moody people around me who will call and say, why is there no newspaper today? Because they had a holiday yesterday. I mean, give them a break. Oh, we need to find a way to do this. So you still have a lifeline around print. I need the newspaper early morning too. The print as a medium has such power that I don't think we've harnessed close to what we can do with it.